First up for the Manti.
And welcome back to our coverage of the 2A State Softball Tournament here in Spanish Fork, Utah. The Manti Lady Templars, after losing to San Juan by a score of 4-3 in the quarterfinal game, are playing Gunnison Lady Bulldogs here in this one-loss bracket elimination game. And Manti is the visiting team. Gunnison is the home team. And pitching for the Lady Bulldogs right now is Makisha Hansen. And she throws a first pitch strike to Michaela Cox, the first hitter for Manti. Second pitch is now 1-1. Lineup for Manti: Michaela Cox playing second, Maddie Blauer at short, then Amanda Naylor playing third. The 1-2-3 batters. Brooklyn Hatch's cleanup playing at the pitcher's position as we watch another ball come in. 2-1 to Michaela Cox. Then Cassidy Miller bats fifth from center field. Reggie Johnson sixth in right field. Meg Larson in left field bats seventh. Eighth is Darcy Barker at first. Here's a pitch and a swing and a shot in the gap between third and short for a base hit. And it's going to be one on for Manti here in the first inning, top of the first. And then rounding out the batting for Manti and playing catcher is Jada
Next
Shaw.
up, number 22, Maddie Blauer.
Maddie Blauer is at the plate right now for Manti, as Cox gets on with a base hit. Winner of this game will play the winner of Grand and Enterprise, also in the one-loss bracket. There's the pitch outside for a ball to Maddie Blauer. For the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs, they have Emily Brackett playing left field, Lindsay Bartholomew playing short, Kenny Overley at second, Riley MacArthur is catching, Jerusha Minor in center field. There's a pitch and a bunt try, and that's fouled back by Maddie Blauer for a strike. 1-1. Also the starting lineup: Jerusha Minor, as I said, center. Kimmery Christensen is playing at third base. Riley Stewart in right field. Ashley Roberts is playing first base, and Makisha Hansen is pitching for Gunnison. Here's the pitch from Makisha. That's going to be reached for a strike, and the steal by Michaela Cox to second. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to Maddie Blauer as she gets the runner over on the steal. So Blauer gets a hit up the middle for a base hit, and then he'll score a run as Michaela Cox comes around and scores. Going to second is Maddie Blauer. She'll round it and go to third. Here's the throw to third, and diving in safe under the tag is Maddie Blauer. So Manti leads 1-0. As Blauer gets a single and then gets the third. And that'll bring up Amanda Naylor for Manti. Here's
now
the first pitch, that's inside for a ball. Here's the second pitch from Makisha Hansen of Gunnison. And that's going to be on the inside corner for a strike. So 1-1 to Amanda Naylor, who hit a home run in the last game against San Juan to give Manti a 3-2 lead, but San Juan came back in the top of the 7th to win that one 4-3. Just finished about a half hour ago. The only other game going on in the one-loss bracket is Grand playing Enterprise. Enterprise knocked Beaver out of the tournament 3-2, and Grand just lost to South Summit in the quarterfinals 8-1. 3 balls and a strike to Amanda Naylor of Manti. Here's the pitch. Swung on, a hard ground ball in the hole between second and third. Or third and short, excuse me. And that's a run scored for Manti. They're up 2-0 here early in the first inning.
Now batting number 12, Brooklyn Hatch.
As you heard from our wonderful PA announcer, Brooklyn Hatch is up to bat for Manti, and the number 4 hitter. Just had an opportunity to make it to the semifinals with a 1-run lead. Needed 3 outs and couldn't get them. And San Juan came back to win that one 4-3. Always a tough game, your first loss in the tournament, to really come out on fire. But right now Manti has swung the bat well. 3 base hits for Manti to start off. 1, 2, 3. And 2 runs scored. Here's the pitch, swung on and popped up to the shortstop. Third baseman will come in front and make the catch, though. Nice play there by Kimmery Christiansen. So Brooklyn Hatch pops out.
And
that's the first out of the
Cassidy Miller.
inning. Center fielder Cassidy Miller will come to the plate now for Manti. Miller 0 for 3 in the game against San Juan. There's the first pitch, and that is a ball. Two 2-0 Manti leads early in the first inning. One out here. Swung on, and Miller drills it to right field, and it's bobbled, but the throw to second as Naylor was waiting for the catch, and she's thrown out at second, so the Bulldogs get the out anyway. So a force out, kind of odd on the score sheet. You'll have 9-6 for the out at second. Cassidy Miller with a base hit. That results in an out for Manti. There's the pitch on the inside corner for a strike on Reggie Johnson, the Templar right fielder. Top of the first inning. Swung on and missed by Johnson, but the ball gets by and Miller will trot to second base. So a runner in scoring position with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Right now it's a 1-0 lead in the second inning. At the other game, we'll find out who's winning. Oh, there's a drilling shot by Reggie Johnson. That is gone. Home run, Reggie Johnson. A 2-run blast gives Manti a 4-0 lead in the top of the first inning.
Congratulations, Reggie Johnson.
You knew that was gone when it left the bat.
Make sure you come up to the scores box after the game and get your certificate for a free hot dog. Congratulations.
So 4 of the first 6 batters for Manti have crossed the plate. And 2 outs, and Meg Larson will come to the plate. Cassidy Miller scored ahead of Reggie Johnson. So Cox, Blower, Miller, and Johnson have all crossed the plate. Meg Larson at the plate, and that's a high pitch by Makisha Hansen. 2 down here in the top of the first inning. Manti shoots off to a 4-zip lead. Larson swings at a pitch. Nice outside pitch by Hansen. Gets her swinging for a strike, 1-1. On deck is Darcy Barker, the Manti first baseman. And then Jada Shaw, the catcher, will bat. Here's Larson. Tries to bunt it down the third base line. Didn't get all of it and fouled it off. So Larson stretches out with the bat behind her back and then steps into the box. Left-handed hitter watches a high ball go over the catcher's head to the screen for ball 2. These two teams met twice this season in region play in Region 16. Manti won the first game in a shootout handily, but the second game was a 3-2 game in favor of Manti. There's a pop-up caught by the catcher. That'll end the inning for Manti. Nice job by Riley Stewart, or check that, Riley MacArthur, the catcher. And after a half inning of play, it's Manti 4, Gunnison nothing. We'll be back after this timeout.
Want to make your HD TV even better? Centricom has the HD channels you want. Our HD DVR gives you total control of your experience. And we're always adding new channels to serve you better. Why settle for less? Get our full HD lineup, now with over 61 HD channels. Call or visit us online and get the best HD experience from Centricom.
In times like these, a small business has to work smart to make it. Centricom can help. We've got the business class services you need for less. We're the fastest small business internet speeds available today. The reliability of 24-hour network monitoring and superior tech support. And our commitment to grow what you do with scalability that's both fast and flexible on our own fiber optic network. Make the smart choice. Call or visit Centricom.com today.
And welcome back, Mike Tran and Barrett Hilton
Now
with you. Manti in the field with Brooklyn Hatch pitching. At the plate to lead off is Emily Brackett of Gunnison. The first pitch is inside for a ball to Brackett, wearing number 44. For Manti pitching, Brooklyn Hatch catching Jada Shaw. Here's the pitch from Brooklyn Hatch, another ball. First base is Darcy Barker, second Michaela Cox. The shortstop is Maddie Blauer. Amanda Naylor at third. Left field is Meg Larson, center fielder Cassidy Miller, and the right fielder Reggie Johnson. Here's the pitch, outside for ball 3. So a 3-0 count to Emily Brackett to start off this bottom half of the first inning for Manti's pitcher Brooklyn Hatch. It's 4-0 Templars lead the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs. Last game these two teams played, it was a 3-2 squeaker in Manti, won by the Templars. There's a drive to the third baseman and through her legs for a base hit for Emily Brackett. Sharply hit ball. And we'll wait for the official scorekeeper to decide whether that's an error or a hit. The pressure is on. And up to bat now is Lindsay Bartholomew.
Now batting number 3, Lindsay Bartholomew.
Brooklyn Hatch in the circle. Nobody out here in the bottom half of the first inning. There's the pitch, and it's going to be low for a ball. Brooklyn Hatch just went the distance in the last game. All 7 innings she pitched against San Juan. Usually she switches time with Darcy Barker at first base, but Barker staying at first in this game. There's a swing, grounder up the middle, tipped by the pitcher, and then missed by the shortstop. And Gunnison has base runners with nobody out at first and second. So Manti with a couple of fielding errors in this first inning, and Gunnison's got first and second with nobody out.
Next up, number 9, Kennedy Overly.
Overly at the plate. One swing of the bat can make this a 1-run game. Here's the pitch for the Manti hurler. Bunt is on, and she fouls it back past Jada Shaw, the catcher. Runners will retreat back to their original bases at first and second. 0-1 count to the batter. Kennedy Overly looking at third base coach Tyson Brackett. Here's the pitch. Got the corner for Brooklyn Hatch. Strike. No balls and 2 strikes. Now Hatch rocks and fires from the hip. Swung on and chipped on the off-speed delivery. That's going to drop for a base hit for Gunnison. Bases loaded for the Lady Bulldogs. They'll attempt to go home and force the throw, but that's all it was to force the throw to see if it could have been an error there on the throw to get the run in. But bases loaded for Gunnison with nobody out. Now at the plate, Riley MacArthur.
Now at the bat, number 16, Riley MacArthur.
Four 4-0 Manti leads in the bottom of the first, but Gunnison threatening with bases loaded with nobody out. Brooklyn Hatch has struggled here in this first inning. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be low, but blocked by the catcher Jada Shaw. Ball 1. Bases full of Bulldogs. Here's the pitch. Swung on and drilled to center field. It has the distance. It's a grand slam for Riley MacArthur. And we're tied at 4 in this Region 16 showdown in the state tournament in the one-loss bracket.
Congratulations, Riley MacArthur, on your home run. Come up to the scores box after the game and get your certificate for a free hot dog. Congratulations on your grand slam.
So both teams erupting in the first inning. Manti with 4 runs, but the more dramatic is Gunnison with the bases loaded grand slam by their cleanup hitter, Riley MacArthur. And we're tied at 4 in this one. So now at the plate, Jerusha Minor.
Now batting Jerusha Minor, number 13.
Nobody out here in this first inning for Gunnison. Loser of this game will be done for the season. The winner moves on to play either Grand or Enterprise in another elimination game. There's the pitch, swung on and drilled to center field, right at the center fielder Cassidy Miller, who gloves it for the first out. Kimmery Christiansen will now bat, the third baseman for the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs, with one out here in the first inning, tied at 4.
Next up, number 2, Kimmery Christiansen.
Well, this won't be the 3-2 nail biter that these two teams played in Manti late in the season. First inning, 8 runs already scored, and the first inning still not finished. Stepping back in is Kimmery Christiansen. Here's the pitch, swung on, fouled back. 1 ball and 1 strike with 1 out here in the top of the first inning, or bottom of the first, excuse me. Riley Stewart is on deck, Ashley Roberts in the hole. And if they can get to the pitcher, Makisha Hansen will bat last for the Bulldogs. Brooklyn Hatch struggling in the circle. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be high for a ball. Now Hatch with the ball. Inner glove, rocks, fires with a windmill motion, and that's going to be low for ball 3. Three and 1 to Kimmery Christiansen of Gunnison. Here's the pitch inside, just caught the corner. That looked like it could have been ball 4, but we don't have a very good angle, but the home plate umpire does. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count to Kimmery Christiansen with 1 out. Swung on and a base hit to center field. It gets to the center fielder and almost got by her in the gap, but Cassidy Miller gets over and makes the play and keeps it to a single. But Gunnison continues to erupt with the bats.
Next up, number 10, Riley Stewart.
4 hits for the Bulldogs in the first inning, including a grand slam home run by Riley MacArthur. Riley Stewart at the plate, the left-handed hitter, looks at her wrist after the call from Coach Tyson Brackett. Steps up to the dish. Runner on first. There's the pitch, high and a little on the outside of the plate, so ball 1. Here's the pitch from Brooklyn Hatch. Swung on, fouled back to the screen for strike 1. Riley Stewart, the right fielder, charged in on a ball that was well hit by Cassidy Miller in the first inning. Couldn't get to it, it bounced, she knocked it down, but the runner at first was stuck and she threw it to second for the force out. There's the pitch that was out of the hand of Brooklyn Hatch in a funny fashion and bounces to the plate for ball 2. So Riley Stewart at the plate, waiting for the 2-1 pitch from Brooklyn Hatch of Manti. Here it comes, high outside for a ball 3. And Susan Hatch, depending on how the rest of this inning goes in the first inning, may be switching pitchers to Darcy Barker. Depends how things go here. Gunnison right now is rallying. And Brooklyn Hatch having a hard time getting it over the plate. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And that is over. There's the base runner going down to second. And she is safe on the steal. That is ball 4 anyway, I think. I think the Templars thought that may have been a strike call, but it wasn't. So kind of a throw that didn't need to happen from Jada Shaw. Now, had that ball gotten past the player, the base player at second, then that could have been an extra base for the Gunnison runner. Now a timeout. Gary Cox will come out. We'll take a break here as Manti and Gunnison are tied at 4 in the first.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or while on the go. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with Centricom cable TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
Running up the pitch for Manti, number 2, Darcy Barker. Now batting number 22, Ashley Roberts.
Manti puts in Darcy Barker at pitcher. Brooklyn Hatch goes to first. First and second, Gunnison. Inside pitch for a ball. The batter is Ashley Roberts. Roberts at the plate with base runners in scoring position, at least one. There's an inside pitch for ball 2. And so far, neither Manti pitcher has been able to get ahead in the count. In this bottom of the first inning, tied at 4, Gunnison and Manti, Region 16 foes and rivals going at it. There's a swing, a pop out to the first baseman. That is Brooklyn Hatch for the second out of the inning.
Next up, number 20, Makisha Hansen.
So Makisha Hansen, the pitcher of Gunnison, at the plate with runners at first and second, tied at 4 with Manti. Here's the pitch from Darcy Barker, and just outside for a ball. Oh no. There's the pitch, and it's inside for ball 2. So Makisha Hansen, the pitcher, at the plate. Runner at second in scoring position, first and second for the Bulldogs. There's another inside pitch for 3-0 to the last batter in the lineup. Not a player you want to walk here with 2 outs and bring Emily Brackett back to the plate, who has some power. Here's the pitch and ball 4. Walking the number 9 hitter for the Gunnison Bulldogs, Manti, struggling here.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Lady Bulldogs. Up to bat, number 44, Emily Brackett.
Emily Brackett with the bases loaded. Last time the Bulldogs had bases loaded, it was Riley MacArthur hitting a grand slam in this inning. Here's the pitch from Darcy Barker, and that's going to be inside for a ball again. 5 straight balls. Well, actually, yeah, 5 straight balls from Barker there. Gunnison's been through their lineup in this first inning. There's a swing and a foul back. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. 4-4 our score. Gunnison with bases loaded once again. Darcy Barker steps back on the rubber. Kimberly Christiansen at third. Riley Stewart at second. Makisha Hansen at first. There's the pitch swung on and pop up to the second baseman and caught by Michaela Cox to end the inning. So each team scores 4 runs in the first inning of play. And we're tied at 4, Manti and Gunnison. Templars coming up at the top of the second after this break.
With internet service from Centricom, you get a fast, reliable connection to a world of information and inspiration. Just choose the bandwidth package that fits your needs and your budget. Every package delivers consistent speeds that bring the best of the web into your life. And we offer local, over-the-phone, technical, and professional IT support. It's why Centracom is now our area's #1 internet provider. Add internet to your bundle and save. Call or visit Centracom.com today.
Don't forget that today is the last day to buy commemorative.
Want to make your HDTV even better? Centracom has the HD channels you want. Our HD DVR gives you total control of your experience. And we're always adding new channels to serve you better. Why settle for less? Get our full HD lineup, now with over 61 HD channels. Call or visit us online and get the best HD experience from Centracom.
In times like these, a small business has to work smart to make it. Centracom can help. We've got the business class services you need for less. With the fastest small business internet speeds available today, the reliability of 24-hour network monitoring and superior tech support, and our commitment to grow when you do with scalability that's both fast and flexible on our own fiber optic network. Make the smart choice. Call or visit Centracom.com today.
Standing first for the Manti Templars, #2, Darcy Barker.
Welcome back to Centracom's coverage of the 2A State Softball Tournament in Spanish Fork. One-loss bracket elimination game. Manti and Gunnison tied at 4. First batter Darcy Barker tries to bunt it. Goes over the ball. And strike one. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and, a hot shot to third. What a play by Christiansen. Throw out at first. What a play by Kimmer Christiansen with the fast reflexes, and throws it to Ashley Roberts at first for the out. And Darcy Barker is retired on a 5-3 ground out.
28, Jada Shaw.
Jada Shaw will be at the plate. There's the first pitch to the Manti catcher. It's over for a strike from Makisha Hansen. Here's the pitch, swung on and drilled left field, and it's gonna foul just outside the line. Nice hit by Shaw there, but it goes out of play. So Shaw comes back in with an 0-2 count. Makisha Hansen with a pitch, and a changeup almost got her. Just a little high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Enterprise leading in the 3rd inning, 1-0 over Grand in that elimination game. Here's the pitch, swung on and drilled deep to left field, but that's going foul. Shaw has the power. She hit a home run in the Roland Hall game, I believe. Actually, she hit a home run in the Enterprise game. A 2-run shot. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the Manti catcher. Here's the pitch from Hansen, swung on, and that one's fouled. Third base side out of play over the stands. Or the bleachers of the fans there. So the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes, tied at 4 here in the top of the 2nd inning. Manti in red and white. Gunnison in white and black with blue trim. Makisha Hansen in the circle for the Lady Bulldogs. Here's the pitch, swung on, and Shaw gets this one. This may stay fair. It drops foul again. Just down the line. Boy, she's a pull hitter, isn't she? So the game following this one will be between Manti and Gunnison, or well, Manti or Gunnison against either Grand or Enterprise right after this game. There's a pitch that's high for a ball. Ball 2. Good at bat for Jada Shaw. She's proving to be a tough out for the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs. And now the umpire coming over to the side for a new set of balls as Jada keeps hitting him out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the Manti catcher. No one out here, and there. Oh, she gets hit with the ball. That's the second time she's been hit today. That one was on the arm, and that one hurts. Probably right on the elbow. Well, Jada doesn't have the quickest reflexes to get out of the way of that thrown right at her, so she got nailed right on the arm. And they'll take a timeout just so she can recover from that. She'll have a speed-up runner brought in, Maylee Blauer. Or check that, Maddie Cox, I think. While she recovers, we'll take a short break here on Centricom Channel 10.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
There's the first pitch to Michaela Cox. High for a ball. Top of the order for Manti. And there's the second one over for a strike. Cox singled her first time at bat. Was on base when Reggie Johnson hit a home run. There's a shot, and right at the center fielder on the hit by Cox, and then is caught nicely there by Jerusha Miner. Two outs here in the top of the second inning. Maddie Blauer
now batting number 22, Maddie
will
Blauer.
bat for Manti. On deck, Amanda Naylor. At first is Manti's Maddie Cox, I believe. Yes, it is. First pitch ball to Madison Blauer. Hopefully trying to get the runner from first to second in scoring position. There's a throw back to first, and throw not in time. Nice job by Riley MacArthur to fire it over. And the tag applied by Ashley Roberts. But back to the bag was Maddie Cox. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be over for a strike. A called strike on Maddie Blauer. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-1. Here's the pitch with 2 outs to Blauer. Swung on and drilled in the hole between short and third. A base hit, and the Templars first and second with Amanda Naylor coming to the plate.
Next up,
so 2 outs. Templars
Naylor.
looking for a 2-out rally here with the third baseman Naylor at the plate. Top of the second inning. There's a pitch swung on and drilled to center field. That is gone. Amanda Naylor with a 3-run home run. And the Templars go up 7-4 as Amanda got a hold of that one.
On your home run. Come up to the scoring box after the game and get a certificate for a free hot dog. Congratulations.
Scoring on the hit was pinch runner Maddie Cox and Maddie Blauer on the base paths when Naylor hit that home run. So Manti takes a 7-3 lead, and Gunnison still with 1 out to get here in this top of the second. The rate this game is going, both teams will have close to 20 runs or more by the end of this game. Here's the pitch to Brooklyn Hatch. Swung on, and she hits one deep, and this one is gone. Back-to-back home runs for the Manti Lady Templars. Just as the team goes back into the dugout, they have to come back out for Brooklyn Hatch.
Congratulations, Brooklyn, on your home run. Make sure to come up and get a certificate for your free hot dog. Congratulations.
Manti goes up 8-4 here in the bottom of the second. And now Makisha Hansen will pitch to another Manti hitter. This is Cassidy Miller, the center fielder. She singled her first time at bat.
Now up to bat number 8, Cassidy Miller.
So Manti in the first 2 innings has hit 3 home runs. One by Reggie Johnson, one by Amanda Naylor, and one by Brooklyn Hatch. There's the first pitch. Nice job painting the corner by Makisha Hansen. It's been a 2-out rally for Manti. Here's the pitch by Hansen, swung on and fouled back over the fence. And that'll be strike 2 to Cassidy Miller. Hansen set to go. Here's the pitch to Miller. There's a hit, a slow roller to shortstop. She could beat it out, and she is thrown out by a great strong arm by the shortstop of Lindsey Bartholomew as she gunned it over to her first baseman, Ashley Roberts, for the out. And the Templars are retired, but they score 4 runs in the second inning and lead 8-4 over Gunnison. We'll send it back to the studios of Centricom Channel 10. Be back with more action of the 2A State Softball Tournament at local10.tv.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or while on the go. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with Centricom cable TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
With internet service from Centricom, you get a fast, reliable connection to a world of information and inspiration. Just choose the bandwidth package that fits your needs and your budget. Every package delivers consistent speeds that bring the best of the web into your life. And we offer local, over-the-phone, technical, and professional IT support. It's why Centricom is now our area's #1 internet provider. Add internet to your bundle and save. Call or visit Centricom.com today.
Up first for the Lady Bulldogs, number 3, Lindsey Bartholomew.
Welcome back to Local10.tv. Here's the pitch from Darcy Barker to Lindsey Bartholomew. Bartholomew made that great play at shortstop with the throw. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled over the right field fence, out of play. Here's the pitch by Darcy Barker. 8-4 Manti leads. There's a high pitch for a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch by Barker. The 1-1 delivery is high for ball 2. Lindsey Bartholomew reached on an error in the first inning and then scored. Here's the pitch, swung on. That one is drilled to right field. It has some distance. A home run by Lindsey Bartholomew. It's an offensive game here in Spanish Fork as Lindsay hits it over the right field fence the opposite way.
Congratulations, Lindsay Bartholomew, on your home run. Go to the scores box after the game and get your certificate for a free hot dog. Congratulations.
Spanish Fork Softball Complex may run out of hot dogs here as each player who hits a home run gets a hot dog, courtesy of the staff here. And so far we've seen 5 home runs. And now a timeout. 8-6 or 8-5 our score, excuse me. Kennedy Overly now at the plate.
Now batting number 9, Kennedy Overly.
Here's the pitch by Darcy Barker. In an 8-5 game, 3-run lead by Manti. The first pitch is over for a strike to Overly. Enterprise leading 3-1 in their game over Grand right now in the 4th inning. There's a swing and a miss. Nice pitch on the outside corner by Darcy Barker, and Overly was swinging. No balls, 2 strikes to the right-handed batter of Gunnison. Swung on. This one's a base hit to the gap in right center field. Overly's going to round it. She's going for 2. Here's the throw. It's going to be just too late. And a double by Kennedy Overly to start off. Or actually, not start off. It's a home run and now a double for Gunnison.
Next batting number 16, Riley MacArthur.
Catcher Riley MacArthur at the dish now with a runner in scoring position. Nobody out here in this bottom of the 2nd inning. Here's the pitch, swung on, a ground ball to the shortstop, and diving is Blauer, but it's a base hit. Here's the throw home for the runner, safe, and to second goes MacArthur. It's 8-6. Gunnison within 2 now.
Now batting number 13, Jerusha Minor.
Jerusha Minor comes to the plate with nobody out here. Gunnison tagging both Manti pitchers in this game. Gunnison has stuck with one, Makisha Hansen. Tyson Brackett talking to the third baseman, Amanda Naylor. And now back to coaching his team as Jerusha Minor's at the plate with a runner at second base. Here's the pitch. Minor fouls it back to the screen. 4 strike 1. Nobody out in this bottom of the 2nd inning. The makings of a long affair in this elimination game as the outs are slow to come by and the runs are plentiful. Only played an inning and almost 2 innings, inning and a half really, and it's 14 runs on the board. There's a pitch, and that's a strike by Darcy Barker. Called strike. So Barker steps back in the circle. Toe on the rubber. Minor ready for the pitch. Looks like it's going to be outside. It's over the plate. Dead center, but low for a ball. Jerusha Minor almost swung and hit the head of Jada Shaw, the Manti catcher. She ducked just in time. And she didn't know where that ball was and where the catcher was when she stepped out to take a practice swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Darcy Barker with the pitch. Runner at second for Gunnison. And clocked her up. Called 3rd strike as she's clocked out by the umpire. A strikeout, the first of the game for the Lady Templar pitcher, Darcy Barker.
Now batting number 2, Kenley Christiansen.
That's the first out of the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the first pitch. Inside, the ball gets away. The runner will easily advance to 3rd. Kemry Christiansen with a single in the 1st inning. Now in the 2nd at the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. 8-6 our score. Manti with a 2-run lead, but Gunnison with a tying run at the plate and a runner at 3rd. Darcy Barker, windmill fires, and inside for another ball. The ball gets away from the catcher, but Barker covers, and the runner stays put. That's ball 2. Manti pitchers have not been consistent in these first 2 innings. A lot of balls thrown, but a lot of wood on the bats for the Gunnison hitters too. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed. That one was down the middle, and I believe Kimberly Christiansen wishes she had that one back. 2 balls and a strike on the batter. On deck for the Bulldogs, Riley Stewart and Ashley Roberts in the hole. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be low. Squirts through the legs of Jada Shaw, the catcher, but she reaches back to grab it. Runner stays put at third. Riley MacArthur at third base, I believe, unless they were going to speed up runner in there. They may have. Here's the pitch, swung on and popped to Amanda Naylor at third. She makes the catch for the out, and retreating back to third is the runner. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Riley Stewart at the plate now, the left-handed hitter.
Now batting number 10, Riley Stewart.
Here's the pitch from Barker, and Barker gets it over but low. Ball 1 to Riley Stewart, the right fielder. Gunnison trailing by 2 with a runner at third, trying not to strand her with 2 outs. There's the pitch outside, and got the corner, did Darcy Barker. So a 1-1 count to the Gunnison hitter. Here's the Darcy Barker pitch. Wheels and deals, a little change in speed. There's the throw down to third and out. Oh, what a throw by Jada Shaw, and Amanda Naylor applies the tag. And gunned down at third base, not getting back, was Riley MacArthur, and that'll end the inning. And the Gunnison threat, 8-6 Manti leads after 2 full innings of play. 3rd inning coming up with Manti batting, and they will have at the dish in that inning Reggie Johnson, Meg Larson, and Darcy Barker. We'll be back on Centricom Channel 10 right after this.
Want to make your HD TV even better? Centricom has the HD channels you want. Our HD DVR gives you total control of your experience. And we're always adding new channels to serve you better. Why settle for less? Get our full HD lineup, now with over 61 HD channels. Call or visit us online and get the best HD experience from Centricom.
In times like these, a small business has to work smart to make it. Centricom can help. We've got the business class services you need for less. With the fastest small business internet speeds available today, the reliability of 24-hour network monitoring and superior tech support, and our commitment to grow when you do with scalability that's both fast and flexible on our own fiber optic network. Make the smart choice. Call or visit Centricom.com today.
First up to bat for Manti, number 27, Reggie Johnson.
And welcome back to action here. Manti leads 8-6 over Gunnison in the top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the pitch for Makisha Hansen. That is over for a strike. Nice pitch by Makisha. Reggie Johnson at the plate for Manti. Reggie, in that 1st inning, hit a home run. There's the second one, and there's another shot. This one right at the left fielder, and reaching up to snag it is the left fielder for the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs. That is Emily Brackett. So a hard hit ball by Reggie Johnson is caught.
Next up for the Lady Templars, number 4, Meg Larson.
And it's an out for Manti. One out here on the top of the third inning. There's the pitch. Meg Larson tries to slap it to the left side, third base side, but it goes foul, out of play. We're at the Spanish Fork Softball Complex. This is the one-loss bracket elimination game for the team that loses in the 2A state tournament. Teams trying to fight through to get to the championship game. There's a slow roller to the second baseman, underhand flip, and out at first as Robert stretches and grabs it on the throw by Kennedy Overly. So 2 outs here for Manti as they lead 8-6, and Darcy Barker, the pitcher, will come to the plate.
Now batting number 2, Darcy Barker.
So a 4-3 ground out for Meg Larson. Darcy Barker grounded out to the third baseman on a hard hit ball. First pitch is in there for a strike. Here's the second pitch. Swung on and missed by Darcy Barker. May have been an off-speed delivery there for an 0-2 count now. 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Here's the pitch from Hansen, and that is high for a ball. This is live coverage on Centricom Channel 10 and Local10.tv. Here's the pitch, swung on and fouled back. And just for our viewers, I want to remind you that the rain forecasted for tomorrow may force the rest of the tournament to be played today and tonight. They're talking about that right now with the Utah High School Activities Association and the region reps. Here's the pitch, swung on, and Darcy Barker has a base hit, a liner into left field. So a single by Darcy Barker keeps the third inning alive with 2 outs for Manti.
Coming up to bat for
the games today were all moved
up
due to the rain forecasted for this afternoon yesterday in the forecast. So they started the games at 10 a.m. instead of 2 p.m. start time as they had planned. So all the games have been moved up today, and we're finishing a lot of them up. So they may move the games for them tomorrow to later on this afternoon and tonight. So the losing bracket team, or the one-loss bracket team, may have to play 5 games today to win a state championship if that would happen. Otherwise, they may have to move the games to Monday or next weekend. And the teams may have to travel back to finish up the tournament. So you've got a money call, as some of the schools from Blanding or Enterprise have traveled a very long distance to get here. South Summit also not very close. There's a steal try, and sliding in safely is Maylee Blauer at second, pinch running for Darcy Barker. So a steal by Maylee Blauer, and now a runner in scoring position for Jada Shaw, the catcher, who was hit by a pitch her last time up and then scored. We'll keep you up to date once we find out about that decision from the UHSAA. Here's the pitch, swung on by Jada Shaw, pop up to the shortstop, and Bartholomew reels it in. And the Templars go quietly there in the top of the third inning, 8-6. No runs scored by Manti. First inning that's happened in this game thus far. And Gunnison coming to the plate in the bottom half of the inning. We'll break away here on Centricom Channel 10. Gunnison trailing 8-6 to Manti.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or while on the go. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with Centricom cable TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
Batting first for the Lady Bulldogs, number 10, Riley Stewart.
Welcome back to Centricom Channel 10, Local10.tv. Gunnison batting in the bottom half of the third. First pitch swung on, and Stewart grounds it to the second baseman Cox. The throw to first and out as Brooklyn Hatch squeezes and gets Riley Stewart.
Next up, number 22, Ashley Roberts.
Ashley Roberts, the first baseman for Gunnison, will be at the plate. Manti scoring 8 runs in the first 2 innings. Gunnison scoring 6 runs in the first 2 innings. Now the Bulldogs trying to catch up. There's a hit by pitch for Ashley Roberts as she'll take first base, as Darcy Barker hits her in the ankle or foot.
Next up, pitcher number 20, Makisha Hansen.
So Makisha Hansen will come into bat, the Gunnison pitcher. Makisha, sophomore. Here's the pitch, and she was bunting but pulls it back as the pitch is outside for a ball. Darcy Barker with a 1-0 count, pitching to Makisha Hansen. A battle of pitchers here. There it is. And that's going to be over for a strike as she pulled back the bunt. 1 ball and 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. Manti 8, Gunnison 6. Gunnison in the white and black and blue. Manti in the red and white with black socks. There's the pitch, and that is outside for a ball. 2 balls and a strike to Makisha Hansen. Ashley Roberts at first base, hit by a pitch. Barker from the hip. Windmill fires and throws a strike right down the middle. A swinging strike by Makisha Hansen. Brings the count to 2-2. Enterprise leading 5-1 in the 5th inning over Grand. Trying to make it for a rematch with Manti or a first meeting with Gunnison. There's a wild pitch, and the runner will advance. So runner at second with 1 out for the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs. Bottom of the order, Makisha Hansen. She was walked her first time at bat, and 1 ball away from walking again. And there it is. Her second walk of the game. Tough for a team to walk the last batter in the lineup twice in the game. That's just setting up for disaster as Emily Brackett comes up to the plate.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Lady Bulldogs. Batting number 44, Emily Brackett.
Brackett hit a single her first time up in the first inning and also scored. Here's the first pitch inside for a ball. Jada Shaw scoots over and makes the stop to prevent the pass ball, and keeps the runners at first and second for Gunnison. Bottom of the third inning, 1 out. Gunnison with a chance to score again. Down by 2, there's a pitch swung on and hit to right field. Out of play, does Reggie Johnson get there? No, she doesn't. Too much ground to cover, and a long strike for Emily Brackett. A ball and a strike to Brackett, head coach's daughter. Tyson coaching third. Here's the Darcy Barker pitch from Manti. That one got away from her, and it's a ball. Two balls and a strike to Emily Brackett. Force play at any bag for Manti with the 1 out. Swung on, ground ball to the second baseman. Michaela Cox gets the runner at second, and no play for Maddie Blauer after that. So 2 outs, runners at the corners for Gunnison. Emily Brackett at first base. At third is Ashley Roberts.
Now batting number 3, Lindsay Bartholomew.
Now the senior Lindsay Bartholomew at the plate. looking for a hit to tie the game up on an extra base hit or a single to cut it to a 1-run lead for Manti. Here's the pitch to Bartholomew, and that's over the outside corner for a strike as Barker paints the corner. Bartholomew has hit a home run in this game to right field. Second pitch is outside for a ball. First time up, she got on an error and also scored. She scored twice in this game. One of 2 Bulldogs to do so. Kennedy Overly has also scored twice. First and third for Gunnison, 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Bartholomew. And a changeup is going to be high for a ball. A 2-1 count for Lindsey Bartholomew, the right-handed senior hitter for Gunnison. A Region 16 rivalry game between these two schools here in the state tournament. There's a swing and a miss. Good outside pitch by Barker, evens the count at 2-2. Three-run homer for the Bulldogs would give them the lead from Lindsey Bartholomew as she has 2 strikes on her with 2 outs. Pitch way outside, and that'll extend the count to full. One base open to put the runner on, but that'll set up danger for Manti, and they walk her as it throws to the outside. And this throw by the catcher, Jada Shaw, she just threw it to second base. And that's a freshman mistake, as the freshman catcher didn't have her head in the game. And she saw the runner for Gunnison go from first to second, so she throws down to second. It was a walk, and a freshman mistake costs Manti a run. Runners at the corners again. So Roberts scores on the throwing error.
Now batting number 9, Kennedy Overly.
Emily Brackett goes to third base, and Lindsey Bartholomew on the walk is at first. Kennedy Overly at the plate. She's got 2 for 2 on the day, a single and a double. First pitch paints the corner for a strike on the outside corner. 8-7, Gunnison trails by 1 now. Here's the pitch from Darcy Barker. Swing and a miss by Kennedy Overly. And now with 2 strikes, Kennedy Overly at the plate. Looking at the pitch from Darcy Barker. And that one's going to be for a ball. So 1 ball and 2 strikes here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Runners at the corners again for Gunnison. They just had that situation a moment ago with 2 outs, and they got to run in. There's another ball from Darcy Barker. 2-2 count on Kennedy Overly. Emily Brackett at third. Lindsey Bartholomew, who drew the walk at first base. Manti 8, Gunnison 7, tying run at third base. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, a strikeout to end the inning for Manti. Gunnison edges closer, though, with a run on an error. And we'll send it to the top of the 4th inning. Coming up for Manti will be Michaela Cox, Maddie Blauer, and Amanda Naylor. We'll be back after this on Centricom Channel 10.
With internet service from Centricom, you get a fast, reliable connection to a world of information and inspiration. Just choose the bandwidth package that fits your needs and your budget. Every package delivers consistent speeds that bring the best of the web into your life. And we offer local, over-the-phone, technical, and professional IT support. It's why Centricom is now our area's #1 internet provider. Add internet to your bundle and save. Call or visit Centricom.com today.
Want to make your HD TV even better? Centricom has the HD channels you want. Our HD DVR gives you total control of your experience. And we're always adding new channels to serve you better. Why settle for less? Get our full HD lineup, now with over 61 HD channels. Call or visit us online and get the best HD experience from Centricom.
Starting out, back at the top of the lineup for the Manti Templars, number 15, Michaela Cox.
Michaela Cox will lead it off for Manti as we're back to action on Centricom Channel 10. First pitch from Makisha Hansen is a ball inside. Manti gave up 1 run in that bottom of the third. They lead 8-7 over the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs with Cox at the plate. Swung on and drilled to the shortstop just out of her reach. A diving Lindsey Bartholomew. Now it's a base hit in the gap again. That's Michaela's second hit between short and third. And her third base hit of the game. Or actually second, she's 2 for 3. Maddie Blauer will come to the plate. Maddie is 2 for 2, 2 singles in this game. She's also scored twice. The only Templar to score twice in this game. 2 Bulldogs have done that. Here's the pitch, and Blauer stretches for the bunt, but lets it go by, and this base is stolen by Michaela Cox. Well, they marked a ball on the board, but Blauer kept her bat out there. I'm not sure that should be a ball, but that was the call. And now 2 balls as that ball is low. 8-7 Manti leads, top of the 4th inning, nobody out. Michaela Cox at second base after a single in the gap between short and third. There's another pitch that's high for ball 3. Makisha Hansen in the circle for Gunnison, fires it in and throws ball 4 to Maddie Blauer. The ball gets away, and Michaela Cox goes to third base. So runners at the corners for Manti with nobody out, with Amanda Naylor at the plate. Last at bat for Naylor, she hit a 3-run home run in the second inning.
Now batting number 9, Amanda Naylor for the Manti Templars.
So Michaela Cox gets a single and steals 2 bases. Blauer is going on the first pitch, and that is inside for a strike. So now runners at second and third for Manti. Nobody out, and Amanda Naylor with an 0-1 count, looking at doing some damage here. Here's the pitch. Swung on, a ground ball to the shortstop, Bartholomew. She muffs it, and the runner is safe at first, and the run scores. So first and second for the Templars on an error by the shortstop. Manti leads 9-7 over Gunnison here in the top of the 4th inning. Riley MacArthur takes a trip to the circle to talk to pitcher Makisha Hansen of the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs. Gunnison scored a slew of runs in their game against Salsevier just a little earlier today at 10 a.m. is when they started. It was a shootout, 17-9, the final score for Gunnison. There's a pitch and a strike on Brooklyn Hatch at the plate. Nobody out here in this top of the 4th. There's a bunt by Brooklyn Hatch, catching everybody off guard. She tries to get to first, and she beats it out. No throw by the pitcher, Makisha Hansen. And the base is loaded with Templars with Cassidy Miller at the plate. And in this situation, I don't believe you have Cassidy Miller slap hit. She's got enough power to drill it
Next up, number 8, Cassidy
wherever she
Miller.
wants, and she's at the plate now. So Brooklyn Hatch reaches on a bunt. And the Templars have the bases loaded. Naylor at second, Lauer at third, Brooklyn Hatch at first, and a meeting for the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs in the circle. On deck is Reggie Johnson. At the plate, Cassidy Miller. Last at bat for Miller in this game. Cassidy grounded out to the shortstop. She's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Miller batting from the left side of the plate. Here's the pitch to Cassidy, and that's going to be high for a ball. Manti 9, Gunnison 7. 16 runs scored in the first 3.5 innings. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be inside for a strike. Nice pitch by Makisha Hansen. Sophomore getting the called strike from the home plate umpire. Ducks on the pond for Cassidy Miller. She swings and flies one to left field. The runner will be tagging Maddie Blauer. She'll take off and go home. The runner from second goes to third, and the runner from first goes to second as the Bulldogs threw it home instead of to the cutoff man, which would have kept the runners at first and second. So a sacrifice fly by Cassidy Miller. And one out for Manti here in this top of the fourth. So now, Brooklyn Hatch is second, Amanda Naylor at third. At the plate, Reggie Johnson takes a strike, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and this is hit to right center field. A long fly ball, and this is going to hit the fence. 1 run will score. Here comes the other run around third, going home. Here's the throw at the plate, and safe as the ball gets by. And heading over to third will be Manti's Reggie Johnson. Naylor scored, Brooklyn Hatch scored, and Reggie Johnson gets the third on a double.
Next up, number 4 for the Lady Templars, Meg Larson.
Meg Larson will be at the plate. She's 0 for 2. Popped out to the catcher in foul territory and also grounded out to the second baseman. Runner at third's Reggie Johnson. Manti leading 12-7 here in the top of the fourth inning. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be high for a ball. The other game between Enterprise and Grand, 5-2 in the 6th inning. There's a shot right back to the pitcher for an out on a pop-up. And Makisha Hansen catches it. So Meg Larson 0 for 3 in this game against Gunnison.
Next up to bat, number 2, Darcy Barker.
Darcy Barker, who hit a single in the last inning, will be at the plate. She grounded out to the third baseman her first time up, so 1 for 2 for Barker, the pitcher. Runner at third, there's the pitch, and it's going to be in just inside, it looks like, for a ball. Here's the pitch. Swung on and almost took the head of Reggie Johnson off with that shot in foul territory by Darcy Barker. So 1-1 the count after the foul ball from Barker. So Barker at the plate. Makisha Hansen in the circle for Gunnison as the pitcher looks at her wrist, fires it in, and there's a ground ball to the third baseman, stopped there by Kimberly Christiansen. Long throw over the head of the first baseman. The run scores, Reggie Johnson, and Barker stays at first. Would have been a tough play anyway for Christiansen, but the wild throw ensures that Barker makes it to first. So Manti has scored 5 runs in this 4th inning, and they lead 13-7 over Gunnison. That'll bring Jada Shaw to the plate. She popped out to the shortstop, was hit by a pitch, and scored a run in this game. And she's at the dish now. Here's the pitch for Makisha Hansen. There's a ground ball to Christiansen off her foot. Makes the throw and throws it away again. And now going to third is Gunnison's Darcy Barker. And now she's got a speed-up runner, Maylee Blauer, out there who rounds third but stays there. And runners at the corners after back-to-back errors there by the Gunnison third baseman, Kemry Christiansen. Jada Shaw will be replaced by a pinch runner. That is Maddie Cox. So Blauer at third, Maylee Blauer, and Maddie Cox at first.
Back to the top of the line at number 15.
And right now it's Michaela Cox. There's the pitch. And the runner from first goes to second, stolen base. So Manti with second and third with Michaela Cox at the plate. There's a swing and a hit. Deep ball, that is gone. A home run from Michaela Cox. A 3-run blast. And Manti goes up 16-7.
Congratulations,
as that was gone when it hit the bat.
Coming to score box after the game.
A left center field 3-run homer
Congratulations
by Michaela Cox. Eight runs in this fourth inning for Manti, and they've broken the game open here. Darcy Barker's pinch runner scored. That was Maylee Blauer, and Maddie Cox scored. And then, of course, Michaela Cox, who hit the home run, crosses the plate. 16-7, a 9-run lead for Manti. And now a new pitcher will come into the game, Emily Brackett, I believe. Yes, it is. 5-2 in the sixth inning. Enterprise leading Grand in that one-loss bracket game. The winner of that game plays the winner of this game. Enterprise and Manti have already met up in this tournament. In the second round, Manti won that game 15-3 in 4 innings. Or 5 innings, I guess. We'll take a break here on Centricom Channel 10 as they change pitchers.
In times like these, a small business has to work smart to make it. Centricom can help. We've got the business class services you need for less. With the fastest small business internet speeds available today, the reliability of 24-hour network monitoring and superior tech support, and our commitment to grow when you do with scalability that's both fast and flexible on our own fiber optic network. Make the smart choice. Call or visit Centricom.com today.
Now batting number 22, Maddie Blauer.
Emily Brackett's first pitch is a strike. Second one outside for a ball to Maddie Blauer. Blauer in this game is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. She was walked. She scored 3 times. There's the pitch. She slaps it to left field, and that's going to be foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Maddie Blauer, the senior shortstop. Maddie, the left-handed hitter, steps back into the box. San Juan and South Summit playing in the semifinal game coming up. There's a shot to left field over the head of the shortstop by Blauer. She'll round it, she'll go for second. And she'll get in there easily. The ball gets by, and Emily Brackett, the pitcher, backs it up. But a double by Maddie Blauer as Manti continues the big inning. They've already scored 8 here in the 4th inning, and there's 2 outs. Amanda Naylor comes back to the plate. There's a shot, And she hits that one.
Now batting number 9, Amanda
Foul.
Naylor.
So no balls and a strike with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. 16-7 Manti leads. Last time up for Amanda Naylor, she reached on an error. 2 for 3 with a single and a home run. A 3-run shot took place in the 2nd inning. Here's the pitch. That's high for a ball. The runner stealing third, and in there safe is Maddie Blauer. She steals third on Emily Brackett, the pitcher. Riley MacArthur tried to gun it down to third base, but it was not in time. So Amanda Naylor with a 1-1 count. Emily Brackett pitching. Here's the pitch. That's in for a strike on the inside corner. Nice pitch by Brackett. Fine placement by the coach's daughter. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Naylor. Trying to end the inning. Brackett swung on, and that's off the handle. Bounces to the shortstop. Easy play to first and out. And Gunnison ends the inning, but not before Manti scores 8 runs and leads 16-7. Bottom of the 4th coming up for the Gunnison Bulldogs. It'll be Riley MacArthur, Jerusha Miner, and Kimmery Christiansen when we come back on Local10.tv.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or while on the go. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with Centricom cable TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
Don't forget, today is the last day to buy commemorative softball tournament merchandise, t-shirts and sweatshirts for sale by Field number 4. Get it now before it's gone. No matter what your favorite activity is, reach for a replenishing ice-cold glass of chocolate milk. Its great flavors packed with 9 essential nutrients to keep you going strong all day long. First for the Lady Bulldogs, number 16, Riley MacArthur.
Welcome back to Centricom Channel 10's coverage of the 2A State Softball Tournament from Spanish Fork, Utah. 16-7 Manti leads in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Leading the Gunnison Bulldogs, first pitch is a swing and a foul back for the Lady Bulldogs. And here's the second pitch inside for a ball to Riley MacArthur. So Darcy Barker in the circle for Manti. Here's the pitch, and that's a swing on the outside pitch, fouling it over the first base side fence for a foul for Riley MacArthur. MacArthur in the first inning of this game launched a grand slam to tie the game at 4 after Manti scored 4 in the first inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on and up the middle for a base hit for Riley MacArthur. So the leadoff runner is on for Gunnison. Manti with an 8-run 4th inning. Gunnison needing to answer to try to keep pace. Jerusha Miner at the plate for Gunnison. Jerusha has struck out and flown out to center field. Here's the pitch. High and inside for a ball. Riley MacArthur at first base after a shot up the middle for a base hit. Here's the second pitch from Barker. Swung on and missed by Miner on an inside pitch. One ball and one strike to Jerusha Miner with Riley MacArthur at first with nobody out in the bottom of the fourth. Manti up 16-7, pitch inside for another ball, 2-1. Well, the winner of this game may be matching up with Enterprise as they have hit a home run and they lead 9-2 over Grand County in the 6th inning. Here's the pitch by Barker, swung on and fouled back to the fence by Jerusha Miner. Jerusha, the center fielder for the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs. Darcy Barker in the center circle. Templars in the red, Bulldogs in the white. Here's the pitch. Inside, on the corner, struck her out looking. A called third strike by the home plate umpire. Rings up Jerusha Miner for the second time in this game. So one out for Manti. Cameron Christiansen, the third baseman. Templars up 16-7. At first base is Riley MacArthur. The Barker pitch is way outside for a ball. Cameron Christiansen is 1 for 2. Popped out to the third baseman and hit a single in the first inning. Was stranded on the bases after that. There's a swing and a foul ball. Back out of play on the first base side. So in the batter's box, Kimberly Christiansen will come back in, her third at bat. Here's the pitch from Barker. Swung on and missed for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. Runner at first for Gunnison. There's the pitch, and that is going to be high and a little outside for ball 2. On deck is Riley Stewart, and then Ashley Roberts if the Bulldogs get that far in the lineup. Here's the pitch by Darcy Barker, and that's going to be a swing and a miss for a strikeout. 2 outs, so back-to-back strikeouts for Darcy Barker, the Templar pitcher. And now Riley Stewart will come to the plate with 2 outs and the runner on first base.
Now batting for the Lady Bulldogs, number 10, Riley Stewart.
Manti trying to battle through the one-loss bracket to get back to that state semifinal that they didn't reach after the last loss against San Juan 4-3. South Summit and San Juan will play at 2 p.m. in the semifinal. The winner will make it to the championship game. The loser will drop down into the one-loss bracket into the semifinals again. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be outside for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike to the batter, Riley Stewart. Centricom Channel 10 covering this 2A state tournament. Barrett Hilton, Mike Trena with you. Thanks for joining us for our live coverage. Here's the pitch from Barker. Swing and a miss by Riley Stewart. Riley down in the count, 1-2. She grounded out to second base and reached on a walk in the first inning. Here's the pitch from Barker, and that hits the corner for 3 strikeouts in the inning for Darcy Barker. Back-to-back Ks, and the Templars are out of the inning. We go to the top of the 5th with Manti leading Gunnison 16-7 on Local10.tv.
With internet service from Centricom, you get a fast, reliable connection to a world of information and inspiration. Just choose the bandwidth package that fits your needs and your budget. Every package delivers consistent speeds that bring the best of the web into your life. And we offer local, over-the-phone technical and professional IT support. It's why Centracom is now our area's #1 internet provider. Add internet to your bundle and save. Call or visit Centracom.com today.
Want to make your HD TV even better? Centracom has the HD channels you want. Our HD DVR gives you total control of your experience. And we're always adding new channels to serve you better. Why settle for less? Get our full HD lineup, now with over 61 HD channels. Call or visit us online and get the best HD experience from Centracom. Want to make your HD TV even better? Centracom has the HD channels you want. Our HD DVR gives you total control of your experience. And we're always adding new channels to serve you better. Why settle for less? Get our full HD lineup, now with over 61 HD channels. Call or visit us online and get the best HD experience from Centracom.
Back once again on Centracom Channel 10 as the Manti Templars are now at bat in the top of the 5th inning, leading 16-7. First pitch and a swing and a shot to the shortstop. Trying to beat it out, Brooklyn Hatch, and she's thrown out at first. Darcy Barker strikes out the side in the bottom of the 4th. And now coming up, Cassidy Miller for Manti after Brooklyn Hatch is ground out to the shortstop. Miller hit a sacrifice fly to left field in the 4th inning. In that big 8-run 4th inning. She grounded out to the shortstop and hit a single in the 1st and also scored on a 3-run homer, or 2-run homer by Reggie Johnson. Here's the pitch to Miller. Swung on, right back to the pitcher. Off Brackett's glove, and Miller's going to make it easily. She's got the speed. Brackett couldn't get it cleanly, and a base hit for Cassidy Miller.
Next up, number 27 for the Lady Templars, Reggie Johnson.
That'll bring up Reggie Johnson of the Manti Lady Templars. Reggie has hit a double and a home run in this game. She's 2 for 3. Here's the pitch. And that's over for a strike. Nice pitch by Emily Brackett. Manti looking for at least 1 run in this 5th inning where they could possibly 10-run rule Gunnison in the bottom half. Here's the pitch. Swung on, a ground ball right back to the pitcher. That'll be 2 outs. Oh, the throw is wild. And now going to third is Cassidy Miller. And back to second. Here comes Miller in to score, and they'll get the leading run. And now going to third is Reggie Johnson. Boy, a big throwing error by Emily Brackett there, the pitcher, as she just gave Manti a 10-run lead on a throwing error on a routine play. So Cassidy Miller crosses the plate, and an error by the pitcher on the throw gets Reggie Johnson all the way to third, and now that'll bring up Meg Larson. Larson is 0 for 3 in the game, popped out to the pitcher, grounded out to the second baseman, and popped out to the catcher in foul territory. So Larson is due for 1. Manti 17, Gunnison 7, top of the 5th, 1 out. Here's the pitch, and the bunt try by Larson. She misses it. Strike 1. Of course, we may not want to call that a strike too soon unless the umpire agrees. We had one of those earlier that he called a ball. Here's the pitch. Oh, and that's outside for a ball. (17-7) our score. Manti with a lead, runner at third. Here's the pitch, and it's up high for a ball. So 3 balls and a strike on the hitter. Meg Larson has not reached base in this game yet. looking for her first here. Here's the pitch, and that's outside for ball 4. And Larson is on. Runners at the corners for Manti. Larson, you would expect, would be running on this first pitch as Darcy Barker comes to the plate for Manti.
Next
she has a single,
2, Darcy Barker.
2 singles, and grounded out to the third baseman, so she's 2 for 3 in this game. There's the pitch, and going to second base is Meg Larson. So now the Templars with second and third, looking for some insurance runs to try to 10-run rule Gunnison here in the top of the 5th. Barker at the plate with 1 out. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be just on the corner for a strike. And now here's the pitch, and that's inside for a ball. It gets away from the catcher, but close enough for Riley MacArthur to pick up, and the runner at third stays. So now Emily Brackett in the circle. Stepping in is Darcy Barker. Possible count of 2-1 here. Here's the pitch, and that's on the inside corner for a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Darcy Barker in there for the Manti Lady Templars in the red. Leading 17-7, looking for a hit here. Here's the pitch, and that's high for ball 3, a full count. Bracken not wanting to lose Barker here, as they're at the bottom of the lineup with Manti as hitters. And does not want to load the bases for Jada Shaw, who has the power to lift it over the fence. Here's the pitch to Barker. Swung on and popped up, and Brackett with a great play reaches over her head and grabs it for the out. So a pop out by Darcy Barker to the pitcher, and that's 2 here in the inning.
Next up, number 28, Jada Shaw.
And that'll bring up Jada Shaw. Shaw last time at bat, she reached on an error. There's a pitch, and it's a strike to Shaw. Yeah, it was a throwing error. And that is an 0-1 count to Jada Shaw. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. The Manti Lady Templars leading. Here's the pitch, swung on, and that's up the middle, but not enough to get up the middle. There's the throw to first, and out. As Gunnison gets out of the inning, only giving up the 1 run. The Bulldogs must score 1 in the bottom of the 5th to stay alive in this 2A state softball tournament. We'll send it back to the studios of Centricom Channel 10 and be back for the action. As coming up will be Ashley Roberts, Makisha Hansen, or actually someone else, and Emily Brackett. We'll be right back.
In times like these, a small business has to work smart to make it. Centricom can help. We've got the business class services you need for less. With the fastest small business internet speeds available today, the reliability of 24-hour network monitoring and superior tech support, and our commitment to grow when you do with scalability that's both fast and flexible on our own fiber optic network. Make the smart choice. Call or visit Centricom.com today.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
Up first for the Lady Bulldogs, number 22, Ashley Roberts.
And welcome back. Gunnison Bulldogs' backs are against the wall, down 17-7 at the hands of Manti. They need a run in this bottom half of the 5th inning to stave off elimination, as Manti can 10-run rule them here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Bottom half of the lineup for the Gunnison Bulldogs, Ashley Roberts, hit by a pitch and popped up to the first baseman. And she's in the hole, 0-1. Here's the second pitch, and that is inside for a strike. Darcy Barker has struck out the last 3 Gunnison hitters going back to the 4th inning. We're in the bottom of the 5th here, and she has 2 strikes on Ashley Roberts. Here's the pitch, and that is inside for a ball. Trying to bait the Gunnison hitter Roberts into swinging at that one. She held off, and it's a 1-2 count. Bulldogs need at least 1 base runner to start off this inning. Here's the pitch, and that's high for a ball 2. 2-2 to Ashley Roberts. Ashley Roberts has had a tough day at first base as her teammates have not given her very good throws, and they've been over her head a couple of times into the dirt, and Manti has benefited from that. There's a strikeout pitch on the inside corner by Darcy Barker, her 4th strikeout in a row. So Sage Stewart will come up to the plate to bat.
Now batting number
Stewart
19,
coming
Sage
in
Stewart.
And replacing Makisha Hansen, who was the pitcher, and then she came in to play left field, and now there's the first pitch, and that's just missed on the inside corner for a ball. Sage Stewart, the right-handed batter, playing left field. Emily Brackett was playing left field when she went to pitch. So that's a ball, 2 balls and no strikes to the sophomore Sage Stewart. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed. Likely would have been ball 3 there, and the Bulldogs need base runners. Instead, it's 2-1. Looks like Enterprise has won their game and is awaiting the winner of this Manti-Gunnison game for another elimination game. 3-1 as the pitch is a ball. Barker trying to not break her streak of 4 straight strikeouts. In danger of walking the batter here. There's a pitch, and that is low for a ball. 3-2 now, full count. 17-7, Manti with the lead. Some rain starting here. Hopefully it'll be light enough so the games can keep going. Otherwise, they will have to think about moving the tournament to Monday, as tomorrow is a pretty full day of rain forecasted. And there's a stay alive foul ball straight back to the fence by Sage Stewart of Gunnison. The Bulldogs need 1 run in this bottom of the 5th inning to stay alive, as they're down 17-7. The semifinal game has started. South Summit leading 1-0, and now a home run hit by San Juan. And it may be tied at 1 in the 1st inning. And there's ball 4 to Sage Stewart as she reaches on balls, breaks up the 4-in-a-row strikeout string of Darcy Barker, the Manti pitcher.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Lady Bulldogs.
Emily Brackett will come in to bat for Manti, or for Gunnison, excuse me, against the Manti pitcher. 1 for 3 in the game is Brackett, a single and a run scored in the 1st. There's the first pitch, and that is over for a ball. Brackett then flew out to the second baseman, and then on a fielder's choice reached and was stranded at 3rd. Here's the pitch, swung on, a ground ball to Naylor. Naylor goes to second with a throw, gets 1 out, and 2 outs in this Gunnison bottom of the 5th. So the Templars 1 out away from a destiny matchup with Enterprise, who they beat earlier in this tournament in 5 innings. 15-3. It'll be up to Lindsay Bartholomew to keep the game going for Gunnison.
Now batting for the Lady Bulldogs, number 3, Lindsay Bartholomew.
First pitch, outside for a ball. Rain falling a little heavier here at Spanish Fork Softball Complex. Lindsay Bartholomew at the plate. Here's the pitch. Over for a strike for Darcy Barker. Manti in the red, Gunnison in the white. Centricom's coverage of the 2A State Softball Tournament. Barrett Hilton, Mike Trena with you. 17-7 Manti leads here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Gunnison needing a base runner. They have one at first. Brackett. There's a pitch. Almost gets away from the catcher, but a nice stop by Jada Shaw on a pitch in the dirt by Darcy Barker to keep the runner at first base. They need that runner in scoring position. So a base hit by Lindsay Bartholomew can get the run in. Bartholomew with a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Here's the pitch from Barker as she rocks and fires. And that's high for a ball. Three balls, 1 strike to Lindsay Bartholomew of the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs. 2 outs in this bottom of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch from Barker. Swung on and missed. Strike 2 and a full count. With 2 outs, Emily Brackett from first base should be going. We'll see as Lindsay Bartholomew steps back in. Manti trying to close down Gunnison. Region 16 rivals. The loser eliminated. Gunnison trails by 10 in the 5th. Here's the pitch. Outside, the runner is going, and the throw goes to the shortstop, but the runner comes around to third base and goes home. Here's the throw at the plate, and another throwing error keeps the game going by the catcher, Jada Shaw. Another throwing error on a walk. That's the second time in the game the freshman catcher has not had her head in the game and just thrown the ball on a walk. So Bartholomew gets to second base on the throwing error by the catcher. And Manti will have to come up again in the game. There's a hit up the middle, and another run will score. Here's the throw by Miller to second, cut off by the shortstop, and now the game extends even further with a run-scoring hit by Kennedy Overly. So Emily Brackett scores on the throwing error, and Lindsay Bartholomew, after the walk, rounds on the hit from Overlay and scores, and it's 17-9 in favor of Manti, bottom of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch, hit by a pitch is Riley MacArthur. That's in the thigh. She'll jog that off, and now first and second. And now Gary Cox will come out, the assistant coach for the Templars, and talk with the team. We'll take a break here on Centricom Channel 10. Gunnison rallying in the bottom of the 5th.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or while on the go. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with Centricom cable TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
Now up number 2, Camry Christiansen.
And welcome back. Another batter hit by Darcy Barker. Back-to-back hit by pitches. And the bases are loaded full of Lady Bulldogs after they staved off the 10-run rule here in the bottom of the 5th. Now bases loaded. And a home run will get them within 4. Camry Christiansen struck out her last time at the plate. Popped out to the third baseman and hit a single in the first inning and stranded on third. Looking for a grand slam here. Gunnison faithful, excited. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch by Barker, swung on and fouled back. The count will remain 1-2. Last time at the plate, Camry Christiansen struck out. Here's the pitch, and that's high for a ball. Here's the pitch, and that is strike 3 as Darcy Barker strikes out. Camry Christiansen, second time in a row she struck out the Gunnison third baseman. So after 5 full innings of play, it's Manti 17, Gunnison 9. Manti coming up to bat in the top of the 6th when we return here on Centricom Channel 10.
With internet service from Centricom, you get a fast, reliable connection to a world of information and inspiration. Just choose the bandwidth package that fits your needs and your budget. Every package delivers consistent speeds that bring the best of the web into your life. And we offer local, over-the-phone, technical, and professional IT support. It's why Centricom is now our area's #1 internet provider. Add internet to your bundle and save. Call or visit Centricom.com today.
Want to make your HD TV even better? Centricom has the HD channels you want. Our HD DVR gives you total control of your experience. And we're always adding new channels to serve you better. Why settle for less? Get our full HD lineup, now with over 61 HD channels. Call or visit us online and get the best HD experience from Centricom.
At the top of the lineup for the Manti Templars, number 15, Michaela Cox up to bat.
Michaela Cox, first batter for Manti. Pitch and over for a strike from Emily Brackett. Manti 17, Gunnison 9, 26 runs scored in the first 5 innings. We're at the top of the 6th. Brackett's pitch is high for a ball. 1-1 to Manti's Michaela Cox. Here's the pitch from Brackett. Swung on and over the head of the shortstop for a base hit. It gets by the runner, the fielder, and not rounding the bag very speedily was Michaela Cox. She's probably the fastest runner on Manti, but She wasn't intent on trying to get to second on that one.
Blower.
Maddie Blower now will be at the plate. Blower hit a double her last time up. She's 3 for 3 in this game, 2 singles and a double and a walk. There is Michaela Cox diving into second for the stolen base. That's why her dad and first base coach Gary Cox didn't send her on that hit. He knew she could take second on a steal, I guess. So at second base, Michaela Cox, there's a hit by Maddie Blower right to the shortstop, and the throw is off the glove and high over the head of the first baseman, so Blower is safe. Cox will go to third. Another throwing error by the Lady Bulldogs. That one was a bit high on the stretch. Not really where the first baseman wanted it, but probably should have.
Next up, number 9, Amanda Naylor.
Jumped off the bag. Either way, the runner would have been safe. Fast runner and Maddie Blower. Amanda Naylor at the plate now. Here's the pitch. Bunt fake, and that's a strike, and going down to second is Maddie Blower. Templars at second and third with nobody out in this top of the 6th inning. Amanda Naylor at the plate. Grounded out to the shortstop. Reached on an error, hit a home run, and a single in this game. Here's the pitch inside for another strike. Strike 2, excuse me. So 0-2 to Amanda Naylor. Here's the pitch, and that's off the glove for a ball. Runners will stay put. So Naylor at the plate, trying to give her team a 10-run lead. 17-9 they trail. There's an inside pitch, struck her out looking. Can't wait there with 2 strikes, and she did, and she got rung up on the called 3rd strike. (17-9). Manti with the lead. It'll be up to Brooklyn Hatch with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch, swung on and fouled on a grounder to the third base side. Brackett will enter the circle again with the ball. Emily Brackett has done a good job in this game since coming in. She's only given up 2 runs. There's the pitch, and inside corner strike to Brooklyn Hatch. So getting ahead of both batters, 0-2, is Emily Brackett after the Templars have second and third with nobody out. Here's the pitch, and that is inside for a ball. Brackett wanted the call there, didn't get it. It's Centricom's live coverage of the 2A state softball tournament. Elimination game here, Manti leading 17-9. Here's the pitch, swung on and fouled by Brooklyn Hatch. Championship side of the bracket in the semifinal. It's the 3rd inning. San Juan and South Summit tied at 1. Two balls and a strike, or 1 ball and 2 strikes, excuse me, on the Manti first baseman. There's the pitch, swung on and missed. A strikeout of Brooklyn Hatch. Back-to-back strikeouts for Emily Brackett. And after giving up second and third with nobody out in the heart of the Manti order in there, the number 3 and number 4 batters are struck out by Brackett. It'll leave it up to Cassidy Miller, trying to get those 2 runs in to try to get a 10-run rule at the end of the 6th here, but Templars down to their last out. Miller swings it right back to the pitcher. Easy throw to first, and the Gunnison Bulldogs retire the Manti Templars again. So Gunnison still alive. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Manti 17, Gunnison 9.
In times like these, a small business has to work smart to make it. Centricom can help. We've got the business class services you need for less. We're the fastest small business internet speeds available today. the reliability of 24-hour network monitoring and superior tech support, and our commitment to grow when you do with scalability that's both fast and flexible on our own fiber optic network. Make the smart choice. Call or visit Centracom.com today.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centracom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centracom.com to learn more.
Welcome back once again here on Centracom Channel 10. Mike Trina and Barrett Hilton with you. And the pitcher's circle is Darcy Barker of Manti. 17-9. The Templars had a chance in this game after 5, but gave up 2 runs to Gunnison. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be ball 1 from Darcy Barker to Riley Stewart. Riley Stewart is struck out, grounded out to the second baseman, and reached on a walk. Here's the pitch, high for ball 2. Well, a rivalry game can never end in a 10-inning or a 10-run, 5-inning game. Got to keep her going. Gunnison looking for the comeback here. The final 2 innings, they have 6 outs to come back and beat Manti to knock them out of the tournament. And they start off with a lead-off walk to Riley Stewart. And what's the call here? Not sure what the call was there. It wasn't ball 4 though, but he ruled something happened in the field and gave her first base. I'm not sure. We'll have to check that. Runner at first though, Riley Stewart.
Now batting number 22, Ashley Roberts.
One ball, no strikes. Here's the second pitch, swing and a miss on a high ball outside. That ball almost thrown over the pitcher's head. Saved by Darcy Barker. Barker steps back into the circle at the plate. Ashley Roberts, there's the pitch, and that's over for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ashley Roberts. Manti up by 8, 17-9 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch, swung on, ground ball to the third baseman. Naylor throws to second, out to first. Double play for the Manti Templars. A nice throw by Naylor to second, and Cox guns it over to Brooklyn Hatch for the double play. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. The 5-4-3 double play. There's a pitch, and that's over on the outside corner to Sage Stewart for a strike. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed for strike 2. 0-2 to Sage Stewart. Don't see many double plays in softball unless it's a line drive back to someone and a tag off, but the 4-3 double play is a rarity in softball because the base paths are so short. compared to baseball. An extra 30 feet in baseball. There's the first ball in the at-bat for Sage Stewart. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Darcy Barker in the circle for the 1-2 pitch to Stewart. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And that'll end the inning for the Bulldogs. 3 outs left in Gunnison's season unless they can come back. Manti will come up to bat in the top of the 7th. We'll send it back to the studios of Centricom Channel 10, Local10.tv with coverage of the 2A state softball tournament. We'll be right back.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or while on the go. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with Centricom cable TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
With internet service from Centricom, you get a fast, reliable connection to a world of information and inspiration. Just choose the bandwidth package that fits your needs and your budget. Every package delivers consistent speeds that bring the best of the web into your life. And we offer local, over-the-phone, technical, and professional IT support. It's why Centricom is now our area's #1 internet provider. Add internet to your bundle and save. Call or visit Centricom.com today.
Johnson.
So the Manti Templars come up in the top of the 7th inning, leading 17-9 over the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs. Reggie Johnson at the plate. Here's the pitch, and the first one is over for a ball. Here's the second pitch. And that one's going to hit Reggie Johnson in the leg, so a hit by pitch gives Manti a runner at first base. Now Manti really doesn't need to worry about the 10-run rule because they're in the top half of the inning anyway. But they do need to get some runs to try to prevent a comeback by Gunnison, who's been a comeback team. They stayed alive in the one-loss bracket last night with a come-from-behind victory in the 7th inning over Emory, as they scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th to beat Emory 9-8. To make it into the game against South Sevier today, in which they won in a shootout, 17-9, I believe. And now in a shootout with Manti on the other end of that 17-9 score, with Manti on top. First pitch fouled off. Here's the second one, bunt try by Larson, and sliding into second, not reaching and then hopping up to tag the bag, is the Manti runner, Reggie Johnson. Here's the pitch. Larson fouls it back again. Meg Larson in this game is 0 for 3 with a walk. Stranded at second base. Her only time on, back in the 5th inning. Reggie Johnson at second. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball from Emily Brackett, the Gunnison pitcher. Regardless, the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs will need a big inning in the bottom half of the 7th as they trail by 8 runs to the Manti Templars, their region rival. There's a pitch and fouled back by Larson again. Well, the championship and semifinal games will all be broadcast on Field 3 at this state tournament. Just go to Local10.tv and click on Field 3 and you'll see the semifinal matchup going on right now between San Juan and South Summit, which is 2-1 right now. There's a hit right back to the pitcher. Larson's thrown out at first. 0 for 4 in this game, but the runner advances to third base with 1 out.
Next up, first baseman
up is Darcy
Barker.
The Templar first baseman, or actually pitcher right now. She trades off at first base with Brooklyn Hatch, who also pitches for Manti. Emily Brackett rocks and fires from the windmill, and she hits Darcy Barker. So first and second for Manti, with 1 out. Jada Shaw will come to the plate for Manti. And a speed-up runner
Now
for the
batting number
pitcher,
28, Jada Shaw.
Darcy Barker. Here's the pitch, and that's over for a strike. Got the outside corner. Emily Brackett paints it on Jada Shaw. Jada Shaw was hit by a pitch, popped up to the shortstop in this game, reached on an error and scored. She scored twice. Here's the pitch, and on the outside corner again for strike two. And grounded out to the second baseman. Now she's in the hole 0-2 with one out. Here in the top of the seventh inning, Manti leading 17-9. Runners at first and second for Manti. Maddie Cox at first, pinch running for Barker. There's a hit to the shortstop. Throw to third, out. Safe. It's a force out. Did she not have her foot on the bag? I guess he said the leg was pulled off the bag. No argument from Tyson Brackett, the Gunnison coach, so I assume it's the right call. So now bases loaded for Manti, and a conference between the catcher Riley MacArthur and Emily Brackett, the pitcher, as they bring the infielders in. One out here, and now to the top of the lineup again to Michaela Cox. So what would have been 2 outs and the lead runner out on a easy fielding play turns into bases loaded for Manti.
Now up number 15, Michaela Cox.
Michaela Cox hit a single her last time up. She's hit a home run and 2 other singles. She's 4 for 5 in this game, and the first pitch is over for a strike. Top of the seventh, 17-9. Manti leads. There's a ground ball to the shortstop. Throw home is in time and out. Force out at the plate keeps Manti off the board. Bases are still loaded. So Michaela Cox reaches on a fielder's choice. And now at the plate for Manti is Maddie Blauer. Outside pitch for a ball from Brackett. There's a hit, fouled back though. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning in this marathon game. What did they call here? Hit Maddie Blauer, I guess, on the swing. So an out, and that'll be the end of the inning for Manti. Stranded, the bases loaded. And 17-9, they lead by 8. Gunnison will have to have an 8-run 7th inning to send this one to extras. We'll send it back to Centricom Channel 10 for a break. We'll be back right after this.
Want to make your HD TV even better? Centricom has the HD channels you want. Our HD DVR gives you total control of your experience. And we're always adding new channels to serve you better. Why settle for less? Get our full HD lineup, now with over 61 HD channels. Call or visit us online and get the best HD experience from Centricom.
In times like these, a small business has to work smart to make it. Centricom can help. We've got the business class services you need for less. With the fastest small business internet speeds available today, the reliability of 24-hour network monitoring and superior tech support, and our commitment to grow when you do with scalability that's both fast and flexible on our own fiber optic network. Make the smart choice. Call or visit Centricom.com today.
At the top of the bracket.
17-9, Manti with a lead. 3 outs to make it into the game against Enterprise. Elimination game, if I can say that right. First batter for the Gunnison Lady Bulldogs. And that's going to be on the outside corner for a strike to Emily Brackett. Brackett will step in again. And over for a strike on Brackett. Brackett reached on a fielder's choice her last time up. Here's the pitch from Barker, swung on and fouled back. Barker on the rubber, rocks and fires from the windmill. There's a ground ball, cut off by the third baseman, Amanda Nenner, throw to first and got her. The gun on the third baseman's shoulder throws out the runner at first, Emily Brackett. One out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Manti 2 outs away from a date with Enterprise, their second date of this tournament. Barker now steps in the circle facing Lindsay Bartholomew with a pitch and a strike. No, just outside for a ball. Just missed the outside corner. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and Lindsay Bartholomew hits a towering hit to center field. Not enough to get over the fence, and it's a fly out to Cassidy Miller as she reels it in. So Gunnison down to their last out of the 2A state softball tournament, trailing 17-9 to Manti. Kennedy Overly at the plate for Gunnison.
Now batting number 9, Kennedy Overly.
Oh, got the corner. We're a strike. Overly tried to sell it with the jump back with the hips, but umpire called it right on the corner for strike one. Here's the second pitch from Darcy Barker, the senior. It's in there, but just a bit high. San Juan and South Summit in the semifinal, 2-1 in favor of South Summit in the 4th inning. Here's the pitch inside on this corner for a strike to Overly. Second one over that inside corner. So the count is 1-2. Gunnison down to their last strike of the 2015 softball season. Here's the pitch inside for a ball. 2-2. They'll have a warm-up period, a chance to straighten up the field again, and then Enterprise will take the field against Manti, and the final game of the day, aside from the semifinal game going on right now as well. There's the pitch, swung on and missed. Oh, he didn't. It wasn't a swing. He says Overly held up. So they call it a ball. And now he appeals to the first base umpire, and it was a swinging strike. And then he'll end the ball game with a strikeout to Kennedy Overly as Gunnison goes down to defeat at the hands of Manti, 17-9 here in the 2A state tournament. Well, we'll send it back to the studios for a break. When we come back, we'll have the Manti Enterprise one loss bracket elimination game. We'll be back after this on Centricom Channel 10.